So how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have the Pelsee mirror dash cam that we're gonna check out. This dash cam has a lot of special features on it. We're gonna do an install, unboxing, and review. So guys, let's get started. So here we have the Pelsee dash cam. This dash cam has a 12-inch touchscreen, 4K and 1080p resolution. Also, it has collision detection during driving and parking, so which is really good. Okay. All right. So we have the mirror here. It's wrapped in a nice white plastic. It's pretty big. So this is the 12-inch model. So I'm not gonna take it out there, but as you can see, it's a really nice mirror finish. It's like the real mirror. You cannot tell that there's a screen in there, an LCD screen. So this is what's on the back. So you have some hooks here to hook it up to your original rear view mirror. You have the dash cam here. So the dash cam is protruding a little bit, and also there's still a cover on the dash cam, so that's good. So it's still protected. And I guess you got some microphones here, or speaker. And here you had the you got the Type C connector. You got the audio and video AV. So this is where you insert your micro SD card, and here is the GPS where you're gonna plug your GPS. That's cool. Okay, so inside the box you have the styrofoam here. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is the rear camera. As you can see, the bracket is fully adjustable to any angle that you want, and it comes with a long cable where you can run this cable all the way from the front to the back. I think this is for the backup camera, if you wanna use this as a backup camera. So here is the plug that you're gonna plug to the main mirror dash cam. So here we have the power cable. So this is a cigarette lighter plug cable, 12 volts, and here's the USB-C that you're gonna plug to the mirror dash cam to give it some power. So this is like a pass-through. So once you plug this 12 volts on the cigarette lighter, you still have a USB port on this side. So basically you didn't lose your 12 volt. You can still use this to plug in any accessories on your car. So while you're using your dash cam, your 12 volt is still available. So here we have the GPS. So this is the GPS that you have to install in the car, so you can get some signal from your GPS. So this will tell you all the details of your location and maybe your speed. So that's a good thing to have. And for this one, you have all the tools and the instruction. So here we have the user manual. So if you have a chance, you can read this before you do the install on your car. And here we have the so we have a trim tool to help you install the cables when you're trying to pass the cable through your trims inside your car. Okay, so here you have two rubber bands. So this is the one that you can connect to the back of your mirror dash cam to hook it up over the existing rear view mirror. So basically what you're gonna do is hook this like this on one side, and then hook the other side, and then your original mirror dash cam will slip inside and the back here. The good thing about this rubber band is it can adapt to any thickness of a rear view mirror you have, so that's good. And here we have some details about Pelsee and the warranty and the cloth to clean the mirror. Oh yeah, before we forget, it also comes with a 64 gigabyte memory card, which is really good. So you don't need to buy any memory card. Just this alone, you save money instead of buying your own memory card. Well, 64 gig I think is good enough to store a lot of video files on it, so which is not too bad, you know. That's good. So today we're gonna install the mirror dashcam on the BMW 128i because I don't have any dashcam on this car yet, so I think it's a good addition to the 128i because I really like the mirror dashcam on this car. It looks like it's gonna be a good accessory to add on this 128i. So first I'm gonna install the rear camera here like this. So I'm gonna need the 3M double-sided tape, but before that I have to clean this section here with an alcohol and microfiber towel just to make sure it's gonna have a good bond from the double-sided tape. So I have a rag here with the alcohol. Just gonna make sure that this is clean before I stick that camera. Okay, I think that's enough. So now I'm gonna stick the camera here with the double-sided tape from 3M, and then we're gonna do the wiring after. So here I put the double-sided tape on the rear camera. Now I'm gonna stick it here like this. So it's gonna be hard to stick this and hold the camera at the same time, so I'm just gonna stick it and show it to you guys later. So now I stick the rear view camera here, and you can tighten the screws after when you aligned it, but for now it's a bit loose. Then I'm gonna run my wire inside here. I'm gonna tuck it in to the rear window. So I'm gonna run my wire inside here. I'm not gonna use the red cable. I'm not gonna use the red cable for the backup camera. So the only thing I want this rear camera for is for the video, not for the backup camera. So I'm not gonna wire this. Probably in the future I will, but for now I just wanna install this rear view facing camera. So I tucked in the red cable inside here, and now I'm gonna tuck in this main cable on the crack here with a trim tool, and then I'm gonna go around it all the way to the front of the car. So this is how you install it. You put your trim tool between the seam, and then you just have to squeeze the cable between that and press it all the way in. So we're gonna do all that all the way to the front. So now I tucked in all the cable all the way here. Now I'm gonna go here inside between the glass and the trim, inside here, and all the way to the windshield. So the cable has been tucked in here. Now it's all the way here. So I run all the cable here all the way to the A pillar by the windshield. So now we're gonna try to connect it to the main camera. So I'm gonna install the camera like this. So before I take out the cover, I just want to make sure I can install it first because I don't want to smudge the glass mirror. So I got my rubber band prepared for the install to put on my rear view mirror. So one more thing before you install the rear view mirror, the mirror dash cam, you have to connect the Type-C power cable, the rear camera, and the GPS, and also insert the micro SD card in the slot, and then you install the mirror dash cam onto the original rear view mirror. So I'm running the 3 wires inside the trim here. Then I'm gonna run these 3 wires all the way here and pass it here. So when you install the GPS logo should be looking up. So I've decided to put it here. So I clean the dashboard with an alcohol, and then I'm gonna stick it here. So I tucked in the GPS cable all the way here inside this trim here. And now it's all tucked in. So I finished running all the cables inside here, all the way down here to the trim. The same thing for the GPS that's going there. So the rest of the cables are going here on the side here. And then underneath the dash I run the cigarette lighter power 12-volt cable going underneath the trim here all the way to the cigarette lighter plug. So it's not enough cable to hide the rest of the cable, but I think it's okay. It's just exactly reaching the 12-volt socket. So once you start the car for the first time, or you turn on the mirror dash cam for the first time, it's gonna ask you to format the micro SD card. So you have to format it before you can start using the mirror dash cam. So once formatted, every time you start the car, it's gonna start recording. It's gonna show like this. It's gonna start recording on 4K because now it's set up to the 4K resolution. So you can stop that. So here we have the home screen. We have the record button. We have the capture image. And here we have the microphone. And here we have the lock. So here you can angle the camera up or down. On the other side, you can adjust the brightness. Okay. Here you have the detail of the GPS. And if you want to go to the home screen, these are all the menu that you can see on the home screen. So you have your dash cam, which is this one, and it's going to start recording once you press that, or the smart driving, you know. And here you have the file explorer. This way you're going to see all the files that's been recorded on your dash cam. You can lock the video, you can check the image, you know. That's it. That's the image of my hood. Or you can lock the video. If you want to see the video, you can click this one. It's gonna start, you know, it's gonna show you all the video that's on the file. So here we have the camera setting. So here you have 4K and 1080p. So that's 4K for the front video and 1080p for the rear camera. And the loop recording, you can adjust the loop recording from 1 to 3 minutes. It's up to you. The frequency, the collision sensitivity, you can adjust that to low, medium, and high. The sound recording, you can turn it on or off. Timestamp, WRD, and the camera preview. So here on the ADAS, this is the advanced driver assistance system. So this will help you when you're driving the car for all that safety features, but that you have to calibrate. The BSD is the blind spot detection, so it can detect if you have a car on the side that you cannot see because it's on your blind spot. This will detect it for you. And the LCA is the lane change assistance. So if you have a car on the side, it's gonna give you a warning that you cannot just change lane because you're gonna hit the car on the side. So all that setting needs to be calibrated before you can use it. So now it's recording both front and rear camera. So I put it default for the rear view camera. The good thing about this is voice control. So you can say show front camera.
Okay.
Or you can say show both camera.
Okay.
So as you can see from the voice control, you can see both cameras simultaneously. Show rear camera.
Okay.
So this is the resolution what it looks like when you're driving on the, well, the daytime is almost finished, so it's a bit dark outside, but this is the resolution that you see. So guys, that's it for the Pelsee P12 Plus model. You know what? I like this camera because of the 4K resolution in the front. As you can see, the detail on the video footage, it's very clear on the front camera. And also the 1080p is not too bad at the back, so it's also nice to have that you have a rear camera. So I also like the smart driving features on this camera. The all that driver assistance, blind spot, lane change, all that. I like that. And also, you know what? If you want to see the footage, you can also download the app and you can see it on your phone, or you can take out the micro SD card and just insert it to your PC, and you can see all the footage of your camera. So you know what, guys, I have a special discount code down below, so if you want to check it out, that's only for a limited time, so better check it out. So to me, I like the camera. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.